I'm Victoria Pearson, but you can call me V, and I am off on my holidays today. So I'm going to show you what I packed for my holiday, how I fit all of my stuff into a tiny little bag for a trip that could be absolutely pouring with rain or could be blazing sunshine, and I'll show you my little pre-holiday self-care routine as well. Let's get right into it. So we are off to Lowestoft soon. This is my lovely little suitcase, which was previously a Scooby-Doo suitcase, but as you can see if you look closely, I hand sewed this piece of fabric over the top of the Scooby-Doo thing so that I wouldn't have to show up to a family wedding with Scooby-Doo. Homemade suitcase is quite tiny. My car is quite tiny this year. So the first thing that I have done is stripped back all of my makeup, so you guys are going to see me looking like an absolute troll while I'm on holiday. But we've got a few little bits. I have got some BB cream there. I've got a little claw clip thing in case my hair starts annoying me, for the same reason that I've got some hairbands and hair grips in there. I've got mascara because I do feel underdressed without mascara. I've also got my little eyebrow palette, which you can see is very well used. That is because without it you cannot see my eyebrows on camera. I'm taking this bronzer with me, not because I particularly like this bronzer, to be honest. It is a little bit too dark for me, but it has a mirror in it, so I won't have to carry a mirror around with me as well separately. And then these, I love these, although I wish they sold them separately because I get through the contour highlight much quicker than I get through the others, and to be honest the blush is a little bit too pale for me, but they are brilliant to just have around and give me a really quick base without having to carry too many products. I've then got my nude sort of lipstick that I wear in the day, and in case I want to holiday it up, I have got a nice bright red one as well, which even though it is my nan's shade, I really like that. And I think it'll go with a few of the outfits I've got planned. I've taken this microfiber hair towel with me to save a little bit of space in my suitcase. And so what I will do is wrap all of my makeup products up inside of there, so I don't have to take a separate makeup bag with me, because where I'm staying we do have our own bathroom. It's not like a camping deal where you're sharing, and so I will be able to just leave my products in the bathroom and that won't really be an issue. And wrapping them up in here will save me both some space in my suitcase, but also stop it from all going everywhere if, say, my BB cream explodes. Please don't explode, BB cream, I need you. The hair and makeup stuff does seem to have taken up a disproportionate amount of my suitcase already, and I still have quite a lot to get through. But my friend bought me this funky little bag thing that you can keep all of your liquids in, and what is cool about it is she didn't buy it specifically for this. I think she was given it and she didn't really need it. But you can open it up just like that, so you can see all of your stuff without having to get it all out of the bag and put it back in again. When you're done, you can just pull these drawstrings tight again. So I am just bringing super simple skincare, some micellar water, some moisturiser, some serum, my shampoo. I'm taking this LV Dream Lengths to try and protect my hair after all the chlorine and salt, and that's the same reason I'm taking this really moisturising coconut oil and cocoa butter conditioner as well. Obviously I've got my Factor 50 there. I do have another little one that's a roll-on that I keep in my tiny little handbag that I'm taking with me, because I'm done carrying big bags around with me everywhere. And obviously some deodorant in there so I don't stink people out, so that is going to go in next. We may end up with a packing problem as we go along. There is not a lot of suitcase left. There is still quite a lot of stuff to go in. Obviously one of those stuffs is my swimming costume, because there is a swimming pool at the place. I really love this. I can't remember where I got it from. It might have been Port Una. It was a long time ago. There are different top styles that go with their briefs and stuff, and I really like that because it gives me the full coverage, tummy control, and I can use the underwired ones, which I prefer. They give me more support, but they do the little triangle ones and the cute tie side bikini bottoms in all of these different pattern styles. I don't know if they still do this pattern style. I've had this for a few years now, but it means that you can mix and match the range that you like, and I really like that. Roll my swimming costume up, there is not a lot of space left. And you might be thinking, well, you don't need a lot of stuff really, because you're only going for a few days. We're going on the Monday, we're coming back on the Friday. But this is a holiday in England in August. And so who knows what the weather might be doing by then? I certainly don't. So one thing that I'm definitely going to pack, umbrella. You can't go anywhere in England without your umbrella really. Not if you like the way your hair looks anyway. Despite that, I am feeling quite optimistic about the weather, and I would like to take a couple of dresses with me. So, of course, Le Classique dinosaur dress, which is my absolute favourite because it is swooshy. It is soft like an old worn-in t-shirt, and it has got pockets. Maybe is a little bit booby between you and me. It is a little bit low cut, but hey, I'm on holiday, it's okay, and I can always put a vest on or a cardigan over the top. So that one definitely has to come with me. And I also really love this new dress, which when I bought it, I first thought, oh, it's a bit too pretty for me, I'm not sure, but you guys were really reassuring about it. I absolutely love the little pocket hem on it. I love the beautiful straps on it. I love the colour of it. I love how swooshy it is. I wish it had pockets, but I can wear my leather jacket with it, it's fine. My not leather jacket with it, and that's fine. That has got pockets, and of course I've got my tiny little handbag as well, so that'll be fine too. I'm definitely going to take that. But then, like I said, it is England, it is summer, so it may well be quite chilly. It's been very wet and cold this year, and so I want a long sleeve dress as well. Again, I really love this one because it's very soft, sort of t-shirty material. There's no scratchy labels really. There's big pockets in this one, which are pockets, and this is the only label in it. It would be quite easy to pick out if labels annoy you. So yeah, got to take that one as well. But I will be on the beach for quite a lot of the time. I might not want to wear like an actual dress all the time. I mean, I will take these little shorts with me as well to wear underneath my dresses if I do decide to wear them. And partly to prevent sand getting everywhere, partly because I don't sit very ladylike. But just in case I don't want to be worrying about that, or my shorts got soaked and I didn't have time to wash and dry them that night or whatever, I'm also going to take this gorgeous little playsuit with me, which I always take on holiday. It kind of looks like a dress, but it's actually shorts, and ever so tiny bit too short in the body for me, so I don't always wear it, but I always take it with me because it's really lightweight, and so if it's a very hot day, that's lovely to wear. And in case we do get some more hot weather, I am of course going to take some jean shorts with me, because I do love a jean short. They're just nice for bopping about in, so I'll take black and blue, just depending on what I fancy. And I'll grab a couple of band tops to wear with that as well, depending on the weather. Maybe a little crop top to go with that too. But you know what, I'm being quite optimistic there about the weather, and so I also want to take a pair of leggings, maybe two to wear with those vest tops, and then probably also a long sleeve top as well. If you watch any of my shorts, you've seen me in my Batman top, you know that I love that one. And then in case of chillier evenings, I'm going to pop in big cardigan, although looking at how much space I've got to fit all that stuff in, I might just wear the big cardigan on the way there or throw it in the car. And I might take a hoodie as well, because that goes with a lot of my different things that I'm taking, especially all of the leggings outfits, all of the shorts outfits, half of the dress outfits, so it gets a lot for its money. But let's see if I can manage to fit it all in there. Oh, I almost forgot my giant raincoat. I have no idea how I'm going to fit all of this stuff into here, but my husband's definitely going to be carrying the towels. I have not managed to get the hoodie, cardigan or raincoat in yet. It's already quite full. I have stuffed all of my underwear down the little cracks and crevices. There's lots of pairs of socks down there. I'm only going to have the shoes that I'm wearing though, because I literally cannot fit any more in. Maybe I could sneak a pair into the boot of the car when my husband's not looking, along with those cardigans, hoodies, and maybe the raincoat. Let's see if we can get the raincoat in. I think we're going to get the hoodie and the jacket in, you know, and I'll just have to carry the cardigan, which is fine, because I can wear that. Maybe I'll put all my jewellery in here. So now that I'm all packed up, it is time to do my pre-holiday self-care. Got all my products ready. Took my nails from this to this, and I showed you how I did that last week. So check that video out if you would like to know how I did polygel nail extensions for the very first time. I think they came out quite good considering it was my first ever go. Next, I oiled up my hair using some almond oil. I both rubbed it into the roots, but also into the mid-lengths. As you can see right here, I look like I'm working in a chip shop or something. It looks really, really awful. But if you wait until the end of the video, you'll be able to see the effect that it had on my hair. This isn't something that I do very, very often, maybe once a month or so. So I do cover the whole lengths of my hair, paying particular attention to those very ends. But I do the mid-lengths as well because my hair is very, very long. I'm trying to protect the whole thing from breakage, especially when I'm planning on doing a lot of swimming in the salt water and the chlorine and things like that. Once I've got it all oiled in, I use a very forgiving paddle brush to brush the oil through my hair, just to make sure that it's all evenly distributed and everything like that. It looks really, really shiny when you do it like that. It's very greasy right then. And then I take one of these silicone shampoo brushes, and I'm just using that to get it all really into my scalp, massage my scalp, and make sure that all of my hair follicles are nicely stimulated, as well as making sure that all of the oil is evenly distributed. I do it all over my scalp. It feels nice to do, and I do it for longer than I show on this video. But I'm paying particular attention to the sides and the temples of my hair because that is where my hair is a little bit thinner. You might be able to see some of my scalp through my hair there now that it is all oiled up. And so I just want to stimulate those hair follicles just a little bit more than all of the rest to try and encourage some growth from there. Once I have finished doing all of the oil, I really gently twist it up so that it is off of my neck and my face. I don't have all that oil because I want it to sit for 3 or 4 hours before I actually wash it out, and so I don't want that all hanging around my skin and making that all greasy and yuck and irritated. So I just twist it up like that and use a big loose claw clip to hold it in place so that I can get on with my day whilst the oil is doing its work. Give it some time to saturate in. And I'm just, again, massaging the very ends of it there just to make sure that those tips are fully oiled up because that is where my hair is its most fragile. And then I push it away from my skin. A couple of hours later, it is bath time. It is new razor blade day as well. I'm using this gorgeous scented lemon soap that is specifically for shaving. It did not come in this little pot. I've had that pot for years. It came in a little no plastic waste paper thing, and I can't remember where I got it from, which is devastating because it smells so good. I use apricot facial scrub on my whole body because I've got sensitive skin, and that's why I use this sensitive Nivea Men post-shave balm. Smothering myself in simple moisturiser, and then I'm double shampooing with this purple shampoo and the Dream Length shampoo, and then using double conditioner with the Dream Length conditioner and the Garnier Ultimate Blends Honey Restoring one as well. I'm putting out my favourite bubble bath into a nice long hot bubble bath because is there really anything more relaxing than a long soak? I don't think so. Really taking my time with shaving in this bathtub because I don't want to have one of those annoying situations where I get out of the bath and then discover an island of hair that I forgot. And when I did get out and dry my hair, look how shiny and swooshy it is. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Then I put on this foot mask thing, which felt horrible and sounded yucky, but left my feet really soft and smooth. Ew. I hope you enjoyed that video. I am not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing next week. It will depend how quickly I can edit my video all about my holiday. So it'll either be a holiday video or I'm going to be reading you a little story, something like that, so that I can catch up with myself. Either way, I will still be here every single day in your shorts, taking a great big deep breath to get our day started right, letting you know what I'm grateful for, and I would love to hear what you're grateful for too. I will also be back onto our room Tuesday, checking in on Dave, assuming that I haven't killed him yet. And if you're really lucky and I've got time, I'll also do some Witchy Wednesday intuitive card readings as well. You have yourself a magical week.